Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and donate with a super sticker. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
It is indeed, for many of you, supper time. It is time to get out the din-din. It is time to eat, and it is time to spend it with your favorite, unrelenting, the unapologetic, the brash, and the brazen. Seanzviewent will never be mistaken or overtaken. We will give you the latest, the hottest, the greatest. We will serve you up with the most notable in WWE. Why? Because Seanzviewent knows that you have come to the undisputed destination for everything under the roof, the banner concerning WWE, Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. It is very crucial. It is very super duper important to become a channel member today and donate or click the link below this video. Click the link below this video right now in the pinned comment section of this video below the very video in the pinned comment. Go click that link right now. Now, let's get into what you have come to hear, read, see. Well, you're not going to be able to really read a whole hell of a lot unless you kind of read the title of the video, but what you have come to see and what you have come to hear. Have no fear. I am here for each and every one of you. The stupendous of this is absolutely off the damn chain. Right at the top as we get started into the video, we got breaking news as concerns why a top star is joining OnlyFans. Yes, joining OnlyFans. Is it a male? Is it a female? Do you give a damn? Do you give a care? Well, you might give a care about this one. You just might give a damn about this because Cora Jade explains why she's joining OnlyFans and posts a teaser video online. You can go check that out for yourself, as I don't want to get copyright infringement, but go check out the teaser video for Cora Jade, the former Cora Jade of WWE, who will be joining OnlyFans. But instead of joining Cora Jade, why don't you join my channel, become a channel member, because you all know the hustle, the time, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the exact amount of time and videos that I put up, the updates, the breaking news. Please become a channel member to this channel today. But of course, if you want to join Cora Jade on the side, I'm sure she won't mind as well. However, breaking news as concerns Roman Reigns' WWE future, or lack of future in the WWE. Now, this won't come as a surprise because, again, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, the newsletters, and Roman Reigns himself, he hasn't got a lot more time left. Roman Reigns will be going off into the sunset. Roman Reigns will be going off into Hollywood. And that will not be misunderstood because Roman Reigns is in talks to star in a brand new movie with Jason Momoa, and that is going to be off the damn chain. Can you imagine Jason and Roman Reigns getting together in a movie? Will it be for the Hollywood, or will it be straight to DVD or straight to Netflix? Or will it be a Netflix exclusive? What are your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions? And is the WWE ready to build the next Roman Reigns, the next John Cena? Who on the WWE roster will be that next big top guy that the WWE can rely on, that the WWE can put the company and they can put it on their back and they can go all the way with this damn thing? Who can re-energize the WWE like a Stone Cold Steve Austin, like The Rock, like Triple H, like Brock Lesnar? Who can refigurate the WWE from its very foundation? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are also receiving word at this hour, at this time, that Logan Paul, is he the biggest draw in the WWE? Is he truly the biggest draw in World Wrestling Entertainment? Well, if you ask Logan Paul, he says he is the biggest draw in WWE. Now, if he's relating to the biggest draw in WWE history, that would go to Stone Cold Steve Austin or Hulk Hogan. That's who that would go to, all right? This year's two-night SummerSlam will not be like WrestleMania. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Again, WWE SummerSlam 2025 will take place over 2 nights. However, don't expect it to be similar to WrestleMania weekend, which also featured an NXT PLE. NXT will not be a part of WWE SummerSlam weekend festivities. WrestleVotes was asked if NXT would host an event during SummerSlam weekend, and they confirmed that no NXT-related shows are currently planned for the weekend. WWE SummerSlam 2025 will take place at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on August 2nd and 3rd, and this premium live event will be hosted by Cardi B. So Cardi B will be there live in attendance. She was supposed to be there a few years ago, but then that never materialized. That never happened because of COVID and a lot of other different things that really dampened SummerSlam. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, company officials are currently comparing Chelsea Green to The Miz. Do you agree that there is comparisons between Chelsea Green and The Miz? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, got breaking news on the Viper, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton may not face off just yet. According to WrestleVotes, WWE might want to book and wait. They're going to wait to book this feud after Cody wins back the undisputed WWE title. With Cody Rhodes and Randy both on SmackDown, WWE might shift them to different brands during the draft to keep them away for a while. Their potential feud carries years of backstory. During their time together, Orton often overshadowed Cody Rhodes, but their alliance helped Cody gain early exposure with credibility. And after Legacy, remember that little togetherness? Remember that little wrestling group called Legacy? You know, it had Manu and Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. Well, again, Orton always overshadowed Cody. Cody was always in the background. He was always lurking. But their alliance helped Cody gain exposure and credibility elsewhere outside of the WWE. Now, WWE may be saving this clash for a bigger stage, likely WrestleMania, especially if the gold is on the line. So I guess we should not expect this at SummerSlam this year, but plans can and always could change because card is always subject to change in the WWE. Also, coming through the desk of the Brash and the Brazen, Karrion Kross admits that he is still angry over his contract being leaked. His WWE contract. What are your thoughts and your feelings on Karrion Kross? Will he redevelop? Will he be able to refocus? Will he have that re-energizer, energy? Is Karrion Kross going to be able to break through that glass ceiling? Because it seems like Karrion Kross is getting over it by himself right now with his own, his own strategy. Karrion Kross has his own strategy right now. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, WWE is planning a massive feud for the former world champion, the former WWE champion, Sheamus. According to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, it would appear as if the WWE will be planning not just a feud, not just a one-off, but a full-blown feud, Sheamus one-on-one with the returning Rusev. Yes, Rusev and Sheamus, they're going to lock it up, and it would appear as if this blow-off match will go down at the hottest event of the year, the blockbuster Summerslam. Rusev and Sheamus is going to be a hell of a contest. What a match that is going to be. It won't be the first time, though, that these two men have locked horns. Are you looking forward to Rusev and Sheamus going one-on-one? Also, right here on the Brash and the Brazen, Roman Reigns' possible street fight role revealed, as Roman Reigns will be a part of Street Fighter. Yes, you wanted to know the movie. Again, we give you the updates. This is why we do the news around the clock. We give you all the news and the rumors as it happens in real time. Zena Sterling calls out Tiffany Stratton. I want that match to prove that I'm not her. What do you think about Zena Sterling calling out one Tiffany Stratton? Is there more to this than meets the damned eye? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, there has been a lot of speculation. There's been a lot of gossip concerning if the WWE will do more releases, because we're not to summer just yet, and the WWE trimming the fat, cutting out the ingredients that they don't want in their roster in the name of getting rid of guys and girls on their roster. Is the WWE going to get rid of 2 others? And if you're injury prone, I guess you see yourself out, because look what Dakota Kai, she kept getting injured and re-injured. Then she would come back and get injured again. And now Zoey Stark is injured. Now we're hearing a lot of rumors and speculation that Zoey Stark could be, she's got that injury bug. She's got that dark cloud looming over her that she gets in the ring, she gets hurt, she gets injured, she gets banged up. She has to be out for several months. She has to go away and have surgery. Will she be released with Finn Balor? Because here would be the release. It would be a release storyline. Would it be part of the angle where Finn Balor would be released, but then the demon Finn Balor would return and he would make a comeback? Your thoughts, your comments on the demon Finn Balor making a comeback to the World Wrestling Entertainment. Did the WWE just drop a huge secret? 5 WWE rumors you won't believe. And what's really happening in WWE right now, and WWE news that fans can't stop talking about. We're going to cover that and more throughout the week as I'm working on huge, pivotal top stories in the WWE. And you're going to want to become a channel member, subscribe, click that bell, and turn on all notifications. Because I am verified and I am clarified with a check mark, which means I'm legitimate and I'm credible and I'm reliable. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Karrion Kross reveals that WWE nearly had him shave his head for a new storyline. And we've seen Karrion Kross with a full head of hair. We've seen him with no hair. We've seen him shaven. We've seen him misbehaving. What will be the next steps of one Karrion Kross under the lights of the WWE? Karrion Kross reveals the real reason that Scarlett wasn't with him during his WWE main roster debut. And there is a feeling that Karrion Kross will become a big deal sooner rather than later. But will the machine that is the WWE support and be behind this evolving character? Karrion Kross reveals that he nearly joined AEW before his return to the WWE. And you just got to imagine, could Karrion Kross been that one guy to take AEW to places it has never been before? Would have that opened doors with Karrion Kross in AEW? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also on the show today, Karrion Kross admits that he is still angry over WWE contract leak, which we mentioned earlier. I apologize for bringing that up. Karrion Kross also addresses rumors he was considered as Randy Orton's opponent this year at WrestleMania 41 over a month ago. Would you have liked to see Karrion Kross and Randy Orton at this year's WrestleMania? I feel that could have been a pivotal match instead of Joe Hendry, but it seems like a lot of people like Joe Hendry showing up at this year's WrestleMania, the showcase of Immortals. It only happens once a damn year. Also, WWE adds American Made to the Real American Beer campaign. Yes, the Real Americans are now added on to this beer campaign. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And will this put more prominence on the immortal Hulk Hogan? Also, this is huge. This is major. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE fans that are hoping for a shorter SmackDown may be out of luck, at least for now, because plans can always change. New information suggests that Friday Night SmackDown could remain a 3-hour show into the first part of June 2025. Now, there was rumors and speculation that SmackDown was going to go back to 2 hours, that SmackDown was going to go back to its original time format, that SmackDown was going to go back to the time frame that we remember and we recall, and that is being 2 hours. However, SmackDown will remain 3 hours for the foreseeable future, maybe being 2 hours and 40 minutes, or maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes. There's all these different, things being said and read and heard right now as concerns the future of SmackDown. Again, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Because according to PW Insider, internal listings on the USA Network still have SmackDown locked in for the extended runtime during those early June weeks. So it seems like you will still get your fix of SmackDown each and every Friday night. And what do you feel is performing better right now? What is the better show overall? Is it Raw on Netflix or is it SmackDown on the USA Network? Sound off in the comment section with your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also on the show today, while it's possible that the listings are outdated, the detail has raised fresh questions about whether WWE and USA are reconsidering the timeline. The third hour was added earlier this year when SmackDown was moved back to USA, with the original plan being to test the longer format temporarily. But internally, that plan hasn't exactly been a hit. It has led to weaker pacing, filler content, and creative fatigue. Instead of giving more time to rising talent, the extra hour has been bogged down with segments that lack urgency, drawing comparisons to Raw, which was faced similar criticism ever since expanding to 3 hours in 2012. Now, I remember when Raw was first, when Raw first announced it's going 3 hours. There was so much sadness. There was so much complaints. There was so much, people like, what? You got to be kidding me. We can't even last through a 2-hour Raw. How can we get a 3-hour Raw? But isn't it funny, over a decade later, some 10 years later, Raw gets cut back from 3 hours, and now fans want the 3 hours back. So that goes to show you how times have definitely changed. Everybody didn't want the 3 hours, and now everybody wants the 3 hours. So I went back to my old comments because, a lot of people are saying, hey, Sean, why are you hearting my comment from 9, 10, 12 years ago? I always said I would get back to everybody. I would get back to everybody. And whether these people even have YouTube accounts anymore, I don't know. Some of them obviously do because I'm getting comments back and I'm getting tweets. Sean, this comment was years ago. It's a decade old. Why now are you just getting back to me or hearting or liking the comment? Because through hell or high water, I will get back to you. In one way or another, one shape, form or another, I get back to my viewers, my fans, my subscribers, my channel members, because you are what makes the brash and the brazen as pivotal and as volatile as it is. Make no mistake, I am the brash and the brazen, where we're going to raise a hell of a lot of eyebrows. Also, Zena Sterling responds to Mickie James' controversial gear criticism. Did you catch that on LFG? Some sad and unfortunate news coming out of the WWE, as it would appear as if the Wyatt Six group remain TV only as WWE skips live event inclusion. But you see, nowadays in 2025, the WWE are not running as much live events. The WWE are not running as many live events. However, even though the WWE aren't running as many live events, you're still getting Raw and SmackDown, but yet the injuries are getting impactful. The injuries are stacking up. The injuries are getting more and more, even though the WWE wrestlers are working less and less. Can you figure that one out? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, I ran my poll. It's official, but it's unofficial. According to most of my audience and the people that voted, whether you were a subscriber or not, it was voted that Seth Rollins was not a better wrestler than CM Punk. CM Punk was voted in my poll as the greatest wrestler between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. So that goes to show you that CM Punk is a better in-ring wrestler than Seth Rollins, according to most of you. Now, of course, some of you did say Seth Rollins, and some of you, or should I say most of you, said CM Punk. So whose side are you on? Are you on the side of a Seth Rollins, or are you on the side of a CM Punk? Your feelings and your thoughts on all of that. Because this is where it's at. This is what we do. We keep you glued to your screens, because without you, there is no Sean's View. But are we done? Are we through? Well, let's get into the news and the rumors in real time. Have we covered everything? There could be something else coming out that we did not anticipate, that we did not expect. Thunder Rosa and Dave LaGreca explode over racist backlash to Stephanie Vaquer's Spanish promo. Cora Jade calls out creepy fans as she prepares to drop major content. Apollo Crews reveals breakthrough in his recovery after his pec injury. Will Apollo Crews be coming back to the WWE with a renewed push? We're about to find out. There is a condition for the return of AEW bringing back AEW Dark revealed. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, a former WWE star is set to return in the form of Doug Basham. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And it would appear as if to PW Inside, a former WWE Tag Team Champion, Doug Basham, is expected to return into the fold of the WWE. Doug Basham, former WWE Tag Team Champion, former member of the JBL Cabinet 2004-2005. This is where it all happens. This is where it all goes down. We will unravel the most shocking and the most exclusive in the WWE, because this is your premier reigning home to be. Subscribe.